Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Junior Guerra will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
Off the afternoon for Houston.
Here's Nori Aoki, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Fiers. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now in the box, George Springer. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the 1st here. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Mike Fiers gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Stepping up now, Adam Jones. Lifetime versus this pitcher, 1 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On deck is Jose Bautista. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Into the box now, number 7. Softly hit out to short. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His batting average on the year down at the .240 mark entering play. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Perez gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. There is Altuve. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8th, left fielder Shin Soo
So striding forward now, Shin-Soo Choo. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
So striding in, Hernan Perez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Fiers pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Drilled on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Yulieski Gurriel waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Batting 8th, first baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Right side, hit hard. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Runners on first with one down. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-1, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder number 3, Nori Aoki.
Ready for another chance? Nori Aoki 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three and one. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now the relay home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. White brings it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Donaldson. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, number 7, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Altuve.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Perez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Hit out toward second. Perez takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays 1. So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Stephen Vogt as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Aoki on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Carlos Beltran.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well. 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Third baseman number 13, Tyler White.
Settling in now, Tyler White comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Noriaoki waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Gene Segura standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now here it comes. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Here he comes on 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 now to Jones. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. Here's Nori Aoki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder number 3, Nori
Some activity
Aoki.
out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder,
Well executed
number 4,
two-seamer on the outside
George
corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. In there, and it's even at 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Digging in and looking for more. Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. On to second goes Donaldson. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. So striding in, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, number 7, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
1-2.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
The batter,
here's Carlos
44,
Santana now.
Designated hitter, Carlos.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's the ball popped up high in the air for the catcher Gaddis. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded, foul. Here's Here's another 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Correa is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Jake Diekman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Jake Diekman.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His past history with Jake Diekman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Perez comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he misses again. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runners on first with 1 down. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos.
Here's
Beltran.
Carlos Beltran. His past history with Jake Diekman, 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 to Beltran. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Michael Givens will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Michael.
Yulieski Gurriel will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros 2.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Gregerson.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hernan Perez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Gene Segura standing in. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. This one's down to third. White scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 3-2. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth.
21, Brett Cecil.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler White. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the eighth now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Now the pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Nori Aoki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's George Springer, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A throw behind the runner at second. Back in standing. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Hit to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis now standing in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Alex Bregman is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's gone 2 for 5.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Donaldson. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Ready on 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2 down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sinker. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Michael Fiers takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Number 7 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Two down, runners at first and second. fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. And he is in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Good work there out of the Houston pen. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 11.
Raisel Iglesias enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Carlos Beltran is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And that's in there, base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Tyler White will bat next. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. He's running towards second, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Standing in now, Noriaoki, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, 1 man out. Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike one. Now the 2-1. Fouled back. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after and maybe swing the bat.
Ready with another 2-strike offering, and that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in once again, George Springer. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The 0-1, and now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Base is loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
In now, Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Standing in, Evan Gattis, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
3 runs already home here. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos
Xavier Cedeno takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 32, Xavier Cedeno.
Carlos Beltran will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Houston leads this one 7-3. Tony Kemp will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
First base, number 18, Tony Kemp.
Now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Sheen Segura.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Michael Fiers gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.